Hi everyone, I hope you're good. I've just literally come on here to give you an update on my piercings. So I got them pierced about 6 or 7 weeks ago now. I did do a video showing you me having them done. So if you want to go and check that out, I'll link it somewhere below. I got the top here pierced through the cartilage, and I got a second piercing on my lobe. I've already got one piercing in each ear that I got, I think, God, when I was about 2 years old. Now, I've wanted these done for a long time, and it was just kind of a spur of the moment thing. I knew a place that did piercings, so we went along, and I didn't know at this point that there were options. So the options are you can have the gun, or you can have the piercings done with a needle, which ordinarily tattooists do. Anyway, we went along to this place and they used the gun. It went fine actually. She struggled a little bit finding the exact placement because the gun is quite chunky. You choose the earrings you want in. I chose the studs, which were quite big, that had a butterfly back to them. When she did this one I think stung a lot more than this one. But yeah, she did them and then gave me some solution to kind of keep them clean. So the idea is you kind of just put it on your fingers a few times a day and just move the back so that the hole stays open. The healing process then. So I'm going to tell you, this is just my personal experience of having the gun used to do my piercings. Your experiences may be different. You may choose to have the gun. Again, absolutely fine. But this is just me kind of trying to tell you and give you an update on what it's been like for me. So these are still tender. The reason I've come on today is it's been 7 or 8 weeks now since these were pierced. This one, when you have them done down here, heals within about 6 weeks, which is why I swapped it out yesterday. The reason I didn't swap it out sooner is because it's still been quite tender. So I've gone past the 6 weeks that they actually suggest. This one as well is still tender. Now, when I sleep, I don't bash about, but I do move about quite a lot. And I think that has got something to do with how mine have healed. This one is still quite tender to the touch even. Now this one, because the 6 weeks was well and truly over, I swapped it out last night and it did bleed. Today, because I didn't want like the hole to close up or anything, I have replaced it with another earring that you can just see there, but it did bleed again. And if I'm honest, it's still quite sore. Now, I don't know if that is what's meant to happen or if it's just my ears or how I sleep. There's obviously a lot of different reasons and factors as to how somebody's piercings heal. Going forwards, I personally will not have the gun again. I've learned that when you have the gun, especially up here in the cartilage shatters when the piercing goes through. So all of the tissue around it kind of, yeah. Had I have known that to begin with, to be honest, I didn't know it, and I didn't know that there was an option. But I guess going forwards now I do know, because I'm going to be having more piercings. I'm definitely going to have the needle. So I don't know if there's much more that I can say to you, except just kind of do your research. I'm going to see how these go. I'm hoping that it's not going to be too much longer before this one heals. I'm going to leave this piercing in now. This one I need to leave in for about another 4 or 5 weeks. I have a feeling I'm going to have to leave it in a little bit longer. Like I said, it is still really tender. But yeah, that's kind of my story so far. I will perhaps in about 5 or 6 weeks, once I I'm able to swap this one out is come back on and kind of tell you how they've both been getting on. When I reach that point, I am going to get more piercings. Now, a bit of advice. Do not, when you get your ears pierced, do not get both sets of ears pierced at the same time. Even when I went to this piercing place, I don't think she knew that, because we spoke about also getting this ear pierced. But I already knew that the advice is that when you get one ear pierced, just get one ear pierced, because it's going to be sore and you want to be able to sleep on one side, which was this side. So yeah, just concentrate on the one ear. It's a process. I think getting the ears pierced and getting new holes put in is a bit of a lengthy process. I need to check how long it takes to heal when you have the needle. I'm guessing it's like a gun, or in that it depends on where you have the piercing done as to how long it takes to heal. But I hope this has helped someone. I find these type of videos quite interesting, because it's always kind of good to have a before and after. So like I said, do go check out the video that I put out showing me having the piercings done. Hope this has been helpful. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.